Morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another video from Hermes Betting Advice. Unfortunately, yesterday was one of the worst day that we had in a while. So both of our bet of the day and both teams to score selection lost. That's only the first time in 20 plus videos. So Sutton lost at home to Maidenhead, and they were the clear favorites to win, but Maidenhead had a better plan, counter-attack. They managed to score two goals. So Sutton had more chances, they controlled the game, but as I said, Maidenhead had a couple good counter-attacks and they won. Both teams to score. Unfortunately, Exeter continued their run at home, but it was a low-scoring game, and they managed to win only 1-0. Our price selection, as I said, Wales, they really needed that win, so that was a winner. As to the games that I was giving for accumulated selection, as I said, I was sensing that there's gonna be upset in the Israel-Macedonia game, although I was thinking it's gonna be probably 2-1 or 2-2. It was a 1-0 loss to Macedonia, to Israel. Macedonia was disallowed a goal in the first half. I haven't had to look at the highlights, so I cannot comment was it correct or not, but if that goal was stayed, it would have been a totally different game. I'm confident about it. Anyway, so that was a losing selection. Oldham Charlton, a comfortable win for the away team, 2-4, so that was a winning selection. Doncaster versus Peterborough, that was a bit of a surprise, even in the English press. They're surprised that Doncaster managed to basically stop the winning run of Peterborough, and not only that, but to have a clean sheet. So the game ended up being scoreless, goalless, 0-0. So that was a losing selection. Finland, Iceland, I'm not sure what to say here. It was one of the biggest upsets of the night. Finland, as I said yesterday, 1 draw and 5 losses. They got their first win of the qualification, and with that they basically finished any chances for Iceland, even going to the second plate and eventually to the barrage or playoffs to qualify for the World Cup. As to the other two games, they went more or less as expected. Georgia-Ireland, low-scoring game, 1-1, and Serbia-Moldova, comfortable 3-0 win for the home side. Same as I said as well, that Serbia is gonna go out, try to score a couple of goals in the first half, and then just let the game go its natural course. So now for the selection for the day. So my selections for today, the 3rd of September 2017. Bet of the day, Belarus versus Sweden. I see a away win, especially after the result the other day when Sweden lost. So they're 3 points behind France now, and they kind of missed the race for the third place. France have easy game versus Luxembourg tonight, so they're gonna get another 3 points. So they're pretty much set favorite to win the group in here. But now with the loss on Friday, Sweden are only a point ahead of Bulgaria and 3 points ahead of Netherlands. So they cannot afford any more slip-ups if they want to get to second place in the group. So they should be winning comfortably that game tonight. Both teams to score selection comes from the Sweden second division. It's a game between Syriansk and Trelleborgs. Both teams had goals scored. Basically, any team they have played, both teams have scored. Syriansk in 6 of the last 6 games, and Trelleborg in 6 out of the 7 games. So I see that both teams scoring here. That should be pretty stable bet. As to our price selection is the game between Latvia and Switzerland. My choice is to go draw first half and Switzerland second half. Currently at 35 to 10. If you want to go a bit more conservative, probably which gonna end up the correct bet will be Switzerland to win both halves, first half, and to win the game, to win the match. But I'm going draw Switzerland due to the fact that Latvia has lost all of their games so far in the group. They're even behind Faroe Islands, so I'll expect them to have some resistance for the first half. So I'm sure they will come out and try not to receive a goal in the first half. So yeah, my choice for that game would be draw first half and Switzerland to win it. Today that's have an accumulator. For a while now I haven't had accumulator, but I think there's enough quality choices to give you an accumulator, guys. It's a 5-team accumulator. If anyone feels a bit risky, there's a 6 selection at the bottom. But I'm confident in those 5 games, so that's what I'm gonna put at. My first choice is France to have over 2.5 goals in the first half. They had comfortable win on Friday. A bit Netherlands quite easily 4-0. But I expect them to come out and finish the job early. So coming out, scoring a couple of early goals, and that should be what I'm looking for. Basically, France coming out and winning first half 3-0. My second selection, Portugal playing away to Hungary. Hungary basically are in no man land. They're stuck in third place with 3 games left to go. They're 8 points behind Portugal. So their chances of getting to second place and eventually to play off of the World Cup next year are almost non-existent, because that means that they need to win all those 3 games and Portugal need to lose all those 3. On the other hand, the team on 4th place is 5 points behind them with 3 games left to play. So that's what I'm saying. They're stuck in there. Portugal, they are surprisingly 3 points behind Switzerland, who are the perfect team in that group, having won 7 out of 7. So if they want to get any chances for the first place, they could not afford any slip-ups. That's going to be probably a slim difference, 1-0 or 2-1, something like that, but Portugal should win that game. My third selection comes from the Italy Serie B, and is a game between Novara and Parma. I'm expecting that game to have under 2.5 goals. Fourth selection, Dutch second division, and the game between Volendam and Cambuur, both teams to score. Both teams very attacking. Volendam are looking to get to the top 3 as much as possible. They're looking for promotion. Cambuur, team that usually plays very offensively, so there should be plenty of goals in that game, and ideally they'll be from both sides. Final selection from the Finland, Honka versus Jaro. I can see that game having easily over 2.5 goals. If you want to go a bit more conservative, you can go both teams to score, as that is a bit lower, lowly priced. My final selection, Holland versus Bulgaria to have over 2.5 goals. Bulgaria, they have had basically their last 6 games has finished with over 2.5 goals 3 of those have finished with over 3.5 goals. But because of the results on Friday, they're in a situation that they would look probably for a 1-0 win. Holland as well. They'll need that to win, otherwise that's gonna be really terrible qualification cycle for them. So it's hard to say which side is gonna turn up. Last time those two teams played a couple years ago, Bulgaria managed to win 2-1 away. So yes, I'm not really comfortable with that selection. That's what I said. It's a bit risky. So if you want to go for a 6-team accumulator, just add that game. Otherwise, just go for those 5s. Thank you for watching. Come tomorrow for another video. Please follow me for Twitter and Facebook, where I should post anything, if there's anything worth betting on live games. There's not much things to bet at the moment, but hopefully next weekend, when all the teams are back from players are back from international duty, and we assume normal league games, there should be much more selections to tip for live betting. So once again, thank you for watching. Come tomorrow for another video, and let's hope fortune's gonna be good with us and we're gonna have many winners today. Thank you. Come tomorrow.